And then another way that we educate, empower, and inspire is through our website. We sell the African History DVD lectures as well. Okay, so DVDs from Superior Bay that we heard last week, Professor Manu and Pim, Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Dr. Leonard Jeffries. We just had Dr. Jeffries on a couple of weeks ago dealing with the three great West African kingdoms, Ghana, Songhai, and Mali. So we have over 150 DVD lectures available, and we also have CDs of various episodes of the African History Network show also. So definitely take advantage of that, all right? Now, something that we just added, if you're on the homepage of our website, in addition to you being able to sign up for an email newsletter, definitely do that. Our email newsletter goes out once or twice a week. We have a lot of information in there, and we let you know about what's coming up on the show. But we just set up a text message service as well, okay? So you can go right to our homepage, and it's a text message service. You just type in your first name and last name, and your cell phone number, okay? And it will, what we'll do is we'll send you a reminder message about 15 to 20 minutes before the show goes on the air. We'll send you a reminder message to remind you to tune into the show, okay? So a lot of people requested something like that because, you know, they have good intentions, but they're busy with life, and they forget to tune into the show, okay? So we're going to make it easy for you. We're going to help remind you, all right? All right. Now, I'm going to be bringing our guest on in a minute. I think he's on the line right now. We got Rough Mike from Precise Science. We're also going to have Brother Jay from the X-Clan on as well. Let's cut to the phone lines. Let's see if this is Rough Mike right here. Welcome to the African History Network show. Is this Rough Mike?
Yes, peace, brother. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
How you doing? How you doing? Peace, family.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure can. Loud and clear.
Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. Is Brother Jay on the line also?
No, he's not. He's actually going to be calling in from a landline.
Okay. Okay. I think this is him right here.
He should be calling in the next couple of minutes.
Okay. I think this may be him. Hold on just a second, Mike. Hold on.
Right.
Welcome to the African History Network show. Is this Brother Jay?
Yes, it is. Peace, my Lord.
Oh, what's up, Brother Jay? How you doing, brother?
What's up, my Lord? How's everything?
Oh, brother, it's fantastic, man, that you're on the phone. Now I got you and Rough Mike, man.
That's right.
All right. Well, let me just do a quick introduction because we started a few minutes late. We had some technical difficulties, but we're up live and kicking. So I want to welcome Brother Jay from the legendary hip hop group, the X-Clan, and Rough Mike from the conscious hip hop group Precise Science. Welcome to the African History Network show, guys.
Indeed. Peace
to
the gods.
Peace.
Respect.
Now, Brother Jay, when I say legendary hip hop group, I don't mean to make you feel old or anything like that, but I mean you all, man. Let me tell you, I got to tell you, number one, you know, I told I've been playing some X-Clan music the past few weeks. I've been talking about the Books, Beats, Braids, and Phase event since September, October. No, it's been before September, actually. I was talking about it.
That's right.
When I found out that X-Clan was there, I talked to Malika Cooper, who called in last week talking about the event. I found out that X-Clan was there. I said, oh, my God, I'm going to have to get this somehow. So I will be there. And, man, and I just got to, seriously, I got to thank Rough Mike for putting me in contact with you, getting you on the show. And I got to thank you, man, for just putting it down for 20-plus years.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
You know, with the X-Clan. So let me do this. You know, I've been doing some research on the X-Clan the past week or so.
Yes.
And I've been listening to some music from Precise Science also. So we're going to play a little bit of your music during the time that we have you on the air as well. Because, you know, I understand, you know, we have some listeners who may be 18, 19, 20 years old. They may have heard the X-Clan. Sometimes they may confuse you with the X-Men. But we want them to know. We want them to know who you are. Some of them, man, you know, they weren't born, you know, when Funkin' Lesson came out, or when Exodus or Adam and Eve came out. So they really may not be familiar with it. But we want to introduce them to it so that they can realize, look, this is how hip hop was, and this is what we have to make mainstream again. You know, there was a time when we can turn on the radio and hear conscious hip hop.
Yes, sir.
So,
I was their age when I started making the music, man. I was 16 years old when I joined the Black Watch, and when I released those albums, I was like 18, 19. So I know what the vibration is. I was listening to Chuck D like they're listening to me right now.
Exactly. Well, let's do this. Let's do a quick introduction. I'm gonna do an introduction. Have you all do an introduction for both of you. First, Brother Jay, why don't you tell us where you're from, who you are, and exactly what is the X Clan?
My name is Brother Jay. That's what my nickname is. I've been in this movement called the Black Watch movement, which is a combination of black nationalism and hip hop culture. And it was a rare movement started by Lumumba Carson, a son of Sonny Carson, who were activists from Brooklyn. And I was a young man. I didn't really gravitate toward gangs and things of that nature. I learned that the heart of the streets was in the movements, not only just in New York but around the country. So when you think about the Black Panthers in the West and the Blackstone Rangers and things like that, you know, I mean, a lot of different organizations, the RNA, you know, a lot of these organizations were protecting the streets. And I was very interested in that. I was very interested in studying at the time. And at the time of my youth, man, hip-hop had also started to grab me, writing lyrics and stuff. So I wasn't allowed by my parents to write, strange lyrics about, the ego tripping and things of that nature. I mean, we go through it when we start, but, after a while, you gravitate toward grounding yourself in the game. And fortunate enough, I became a messenger for the Black Watch. I brought a group called the X Clan to them, myself and Sugar Shaft, who passed away, God bless, and Professor X also, and Brother Architect, who's still living now. And 20 years later, we're still here. We just rehashed the group. We just finished doing tours with Damian Marley, Insane Clown Posse, Jurassic 5, Public Enemy. We perform with just about everybody, brother. Conscious music continues to rule and fit in any kind of category or genre.
Right. Now, for those who aren't familiar with Public Enemy, that's the group that Flavor Flav was the hype man for. Okay, so see, I gotta relate to it, what they understand, man. Some people they may not. Some are young, man, and I talk to some of them. Man, and they may not be familiar with Public Enemy, things like that. I'm like, man. I said, you're making me feel old, even though I look younger than some of them. I said, you're making me feel old, so I have to,
it's not that far back. I mean, Chuck D still tours, brother. You know what I'm saying? If they do their homework, they can really catch a good show. I mean, they look for everything to be commercialized. It's like how people eat. They'd rather go to the fast food spot than go to the health food spot, get something that'll last them a little longer. Do your homework and get something really nutritious and good at the same time. So they got to do their homework a little bit.
Exactly. Now, Rough Mike, why don't you tell us about, who you are, where you're from, and what is Precise Science?
Well, my name is Rough Mike. My comedic name is Ampul Patar Amen. Basically, Precise Science is made up of me and my partner, Freedom Writer, who couldn't be on the line tonight. But he has spoken word and IMC. So basically what we try to do is ignite your ancestral DNA. We try to help us reclaim our indigenous ways of thinking, our indigenous ways of eating, our indigenous ways of communicating with each other all across the board. So we first started back in like 5 years ago. It was, first 95, and our first show was 95. We was on the bill with Del Jones, who's passed away, rest in peace to the Baba, and Phil Valentine. And actually our names weren't Precise Science back then. It was just Rough Mike and Freedom Writer, and Phil Valentine named us Precise Science. And so Griff got wind of our first album, and he started spreading it throughout the community before we even got a chance to meet him. And so we were booked for...
Professor Griff?
Yes, Professor Griff.
Okay, we've had him on the show. Okay.
Yeah, he was showing up at schools and things of that nature, and they already had our album. And so they were saying that Professor Griffith gave it to him. So we finally met him in Memphis We got booked for Student Leadership Conference. And